Thank you for tuning in. This is Minister CJ from Truth to the Youth Mentorship Program and Ministry of Good Works. Ending the slavery in Minnesota Correctional Facilities. A call for action and redemption. Slavery didn't end, it evolved. It changed its name, but not its nature. Today it exists in the prison system, hidden behind illegal loopholes that allow the forced labor of incarcerated individuals. Minnesota, like many other states, still uphold this modern day bondage under the 13th Amendment, which permits slavery and involuntary servitude as punishment for the crime. But punishment should never be an excuse for exploitation. I speak from experience. I was once shackled behind those prison walls, forced into a system that saw me not as a man, not as a soul in need of redemption, but as a cheap labor, just another body to fuel a machine that profits off of human suffering. I have lived the reality of prison labor, working long hours for pennies, with no choice, no voice, and no way to refuse without facing retaliation. It was slavery, plain and simple, and I am not alone. There are thousands of men and women in Minnesota correctional facilities are still trapped in this system, stripped from their dignity, their rights, and their ability to build a real future. Why should we end this? Because work should be a choice, not a chain. If rehabilitation is a goal, then forced labor is the enemy. True rehabilitation means offering people the dignity of meaningful work, fair wages, and a path forward, not exploiting them for corporate or state profit. Because families are being robbed when an incarcerated individual is forced to work for little to nothing. Their families, many whom already struggle, are left without support. Children grow up without fathers, mothers, are left to fend for themselves, and cycle poverty continues because it leaves a moral stain on our state. Minnesota prides itself on justice and progress, yet we allow slavery to exist in our correctional system. We cannot call ourselves a just society while we maintain laws that mirror the injustice of the past. Because I am proof that people can change. I was once caught up in a life of crime, addiction, and incarceration. But I stand today as a man of God, a mentor, a community leader. The system did not change me. Faith, love, and opportunity did. But how many others never get that chance? How many are left broken, used, and discarded by a system that never intended to rehabilitate them in the first place? A call to action. We must demand an end to forced labor in Minnesota prisons. We must push for legislation that ensures fair wages, education, and real rehabilitation programs. We must see the men and women behind those bars as human beings, not property. But true justice is not about punishment, it's about restoration. Minnesota, the time is now. End prison slavery, restore dignity, break the chains once and for all.